Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Liberty's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to...
Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion on the out route. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the Flames had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless. And touchdown, Flames! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kansas State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Kansas State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kansas City, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Lets it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The quick out. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Flames will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air, extending the play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Liberty! A great catch and run for 6.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
0.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Higgins. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Running free. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. Working on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Flames are on the move.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And the Flames are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Flames! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Trying to seal the edge on the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He'll take the deep shot. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looking deep. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Flames want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Going for the big play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Big loss on the play. It's a turnover on downs.
27 jump. Going right to work up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Looking for more room. At the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Sam Houston has methodically built this advantage, and I wonder if an interception from one of the stars in that secondary might not seal the deal. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Sam Houston. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. It's caught. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might be changing the route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with 1 play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
1 play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Gets the back moving. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Touchdown playing. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Friedman. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking down the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. Into the house. Touchdown, Liberty! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Punch it out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Flames in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Flames are rolling down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Flames! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 24 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Got a man. It's Friedman. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Dumps it to the back. With the catch, it's Friedman. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Fires it down the seam. It's caught. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Quarterback empties his backfield. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Liberty! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. to throw. It's Sampson. Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Here's a heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way behind. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting, running wide open down the gut of the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back to throw, it's Sampson. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down.
42 Spider.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Boom. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Trying to keep this drive alive. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the option. He'll toss it. Finds some fresh air. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. First and 10. Bringing the heat. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. And he grabs it at the 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Defense.
What a costly mistake by this defense, and that really ought to do it, and the offense should be able to run out the clock. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Back to pass, it's Sampson. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.